This is KD9PLD. I just want to do a quick video here on WSJT-x and GridTracker. So I'm going to open those two up. I'm not a big FT8 guy. I don't claim to be anyway. But I do occasionally like doing a little FT8 if I'm just sitting around the shack not doing anything. I just want to show you kind of how I get started here. This is GridTracker. I don't use this portion of it that much. What I do like is this call roster, and I'll click on that. I'm showing 15 meters here, and I also like to match these up. I like to be at 2400. That's where I always start off with. Seems like nobody's ever up that high, so I match those, and then if nobody shows up here, that means it's a clear frequency. So here's the call roster, and what this means, and I've got a couple things up here. I like to see the call sign, the DXCC, and the state particularly. You can see if somebody's only calling CQ or if they're calling other people. I've got it set to both. I only look at people that use Logbook of the World, because if you don't use Logbook of the World, that's you're not going to do me much good, to be honest with you, especially for FT8. If it's a CW or a sideband contact, I'll send a card if I need to, but I'm not going to send a card for an FT8 contact. If I get a card for an FT8 contact, I'll send one back, but I'm not big on that. So basically what this means, these ones that are crossed out, I've already worked that guy and confirmed, so there's no reason to work him again. That means that they're working these, they're calling these folks, and they're calling CQ, and here's their state. If it's black like that, it's already been confirmed on Logbook of the World. If it's hazy like this, that means I've worked them, worked this state, but I haven't got confirmation. So let's, and then there was one I think here just recently that was shaded similar to that, and that means I need that state on FT8. And the same goes with the countries. Black, I've got confirmation. Colored like this, I don't. So just to give an example here, I'll just work one real quick if I can. Check my antenna. I'm on 15. That's my 40 meter dipole that I also use on 15. And to work them, you just click on their call sign, and it automatically enables if they're not calling somebody else. If they are, that won't enable. So, well, I missed it on that go around, but you can see the time. I'm synced up pretty well. I haven't done that in a while, but you just go to adjust time and date and synchronize your clock. That's how I do it. So you can see he's working somebody else, and so that might take a minute. One more thing I want to show here while we're talking FT8. I don't ever use this. I don't ever use the waterfall there. But I wanted to show this time fudge. I use this a lot too. Sometimes you'll see somebody that's way off, like a second off. Sometimes the DXpeditions, if they don't have a way to sync the clock or something like that, they'll be like a second off. And what you can do is you can fudge your time one way or another. If you need to make it negative, you just do that, hit fudge, and that'll essentially adjust your clock to theirs, and makes it a lot easier to work them. So here you can see that guy in Canada is working me and give me a good signal. Running 100 watts here. Probably don't need to run that much. It's just what I left the radio on from last time I used it. And after I get them worked, it'll pop up, and I can log them, and that'll automatically go to my QRZ, and from there I'll take it to Logbook of the World. So there, I got the contact. It'll pop up. There's all my information. Hit OK. And then when I go to QRZ, and I go to my logbook, there he is right there. So automatically logs it. And then when I send it to Logbook of the World, I just come down here, send the record to LOTW. That's kind of how I've been doing it. Like I said, I don't use FT8 a lot. There are some FT8 contacts on here from earlier today, but you can see it's there's the 160 contest. I'm primarily a CW guy, but I've been picking up some states and things like that that I needed on FT8 just to pass the time, especially if I'm working or doing something else, maybe a project or something. I'll kind of be playing FT8 at the same time. So anyway, thanks for watching, and let me know if this video helps you out. I can maybe do a video about setting this up. I haven't done it in a little while, but it wasn't too difficult. GridTracker's been pretty good to me, and really nice to see where where everybody's from, the states, the country, and all that. So that's primarily what I use it for. But there's some visuals on here and things as well that might help some people out. So 7-3 for now. This is KD9 PLD.